Hey, we are at the Republican reception at the Crown Plaza with Leonard Menino, I believe it's pronounced. And Leonard, you're a person here for Newt.
Correct.
Why Newt?
Well, I take a look at all the candidates, and first off, I'm an elected official in my hometown of Milford, New Hampshire. I'm on the school board. I've served there for the past 2 years. What I look at in the candidate this time around is a number of things.
Those look good, but I'm going to have to pass. Thank you kindly, though.
What a great event. What a great turnout. I take a look at a lot of things, the big picture view, and who I would select for a candidate for the New Hampshire primary. And it's Newt Gingrich for a couple of reasons. First, I think most people would agree that the predominant issue in this election is the economy. Well, realistically, the American people could contract with any Fortune 500 CEO that could probably solve the economic crisis. President Obama could solve it if he would simply keep big government out of the way of people that are trying to start businesses. But so, with that aside, after that issue is taken care of, and I believe it will be, we still have a host of other issues. It's education, it's national defense, it's immigration, it's a host of things. And I think Newt Gingrich's experience from serving in the People's House for a number of years, working on both sides of the aisle, I think that serves him well. But most important, I think there's honest dialogue with the American people and with voters in particular. I think that rings true. What he says today, you can take to the bank tomorrow.
All right. Now, as a person who, and full disclosure here, I endorsed Santorum 7 weeks ago, back when he was the 3%. I had some people, Ron Paul people even laughing at me when I mentioned that before. As a Newt voter, what is the argument you would give me to say you should be on board with Newt instead?
Versus
Santorum, yeah.
Well, I appreciate your position because Newt Gingrich's campaign was dead on arrival not too long ago.
Back in June.
Yeah. So he's battled back, and I think that's because people believe in what he says. I think for me, his mastery of history, his experience in the House, granted Rick's in terms of former U.S. Senator, I think they're both viable candidates, but it's Newt's ability to tie the economic solutions to long-term plan such as education and revising the education across America that, as a school board member, that's something I look a little more closely at than maybe most people.
All right, well, Leonard, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy your reception.
Welcome to New Hampshire.
Well, I live in Massachusetts. I live in Fitchburg, so this is just down the road for me.
I restate it. Welcome to New Hampshire.
Oh, actually, you should say, I was waiting for you to say, you're going back?
That's nice, Ariel.
Well, it was once much nicer, but we're trying. I haven't given up on it yet.